If you are traveling to China to import goods to your country, then this video is meant for you. Or most especially, if this is your first time to travel to China to import goods, then this video is meant for you. Hello lovely people, by the end of this video, I'll be talking about whether you should rent a hotel or an apartment when you visit China or when you come for a business trip in China. Well, if you are new here, my name is Dax. I am the founder of Dax Import and Export Trading. We are a registered trading company based in China. If you need anything about importing from China, then this video is meant for you. Before you even get your visa to travel to China, there's one important thing you need to ask yourself, whether you should rent a hotel or an apartment. So many people always ask me these questions. Well, before you choose any of these things, there are several factors you need to consider. The first important factor to consider whether to rent an apartment or a hotel is the duration of stay in China. The duration of stay in China. How long are you going to stay in China for this business trip? Is it 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month? The duration is very important, and that should be one of the most important factors to consider whether renting a hotel or an apartment. If you'll be staying in China for a long time, for about 1 month, then I will advise you to rent an apartment. But if you are staying for a short time, then I will advise you to rent a hotel. Based on duration, these are the factors I will advise you to consider. If you are renting an apartment, that means that you'll be saving money. Because if you are staying for 1 month, you'll be saving money. However, if you are to rent an apartment in China for 1 month, especially in big cities like Guangzhou, Shenzhen, most landlords will not accept to rent an apartment for you for just 1 month. Most landlords will not do that. However, some landlords will do that. Aside that, there are several foreigners living in China who are into Airbnb business. They have rented apartments like 3 bedrooms, and they have spare 1 bedroom that they rent to foreigners. So with this kind of apartment, is very affordable. So they are willing to rent to you for maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, or a month. So this way, it's very easy for you to get an apartment. Apart from that, if you want to get an apartment for landlords in China, it can be very stressful. Imagine this is your first time coming to China, then you thinking about where to search for apartment, communication barrier, and all those stuff. It's very challenging. However, that is why Dax Import and Export Trading, we are here. We can assist you, we can guide you in getting this kind of Airbnb or apartment for 1 month or short time. So that is one. For me, if you are coming for a short term, I would advise you just rent an affordable hotel. In China, hotels are very, very affordable. With $20, you can rent a hotel in Guangzhou City a day, $20. So if it's 2 weeks, I think it's very quite affordable for you coming on a business trip. Some of the advantages of renting a hotel is, with hotels, you don't have to stress about cleaning the room. You don't have to stress about anything. All you have to do is to just wake up, visit the wholesale market, visit your suppliers, and come back and rest. It's very comfortable. The place is always clean. So, coming on a business trip, you don't have time to stay there like in your home, cleaning and all those stuff. So, for me, I think if it's a short term, renting a hotel is more better than renting an apartment. Aside that, if you are renting an apartment, or if you are sharing an apartment with people, just like the Airbnb I talked about, there's no conveniency, or it's really not comfortable as compared to renting a hotel. So these are some of the advantages and disadvantages of renting a hotel and renting an apartment. Well, if you are living in China for a long time, then you need an apartment. Apartment is very useful because you save costs, you save money, Aside that, sometimes if you are coming on a business trip, you like to have enough space to keep some of the things you have bought. You can store them there. Then after you are done with purchasing everything, you package everything together and send to your shipping logistics. That is one advantage of staying in an apartment. In apartments too, you can have the time to cook your home country food. You can have the time to cook your own home country food instead of going out to buy food. Or even if you go out to buy food, sometimes you can get your country's food. However, they are more expensive. So it's a way of saving money. So for me, the advice I'll give you, if you are staying in China for a long term, for about 1 month, renting an apartment is more better than renting a hotel. Aside this, the location of the apartment or hotel is very, very important. You need to rent a hotel or apartment closer to the market. This way is very easy for you to wake up, visit the market and come back. However, renting apartment or hotel which are closer to the market are more expensive as compared to those which are far from the market. So these are some of the advantages and disadvantages. However, so many people always say, okay, I would like to rent an apartment far away from the market. Then they will be traveling to the wholesale market. Yes, you can do that. But at the end of the day, it will be almost the same as renting a hotel closer to the wholesale market, because you need to spend extra money to be traveling to the wholesale markets. Aside that, you can be using subway or metro, but if you are not used to using metro, that will be challenging. So these are some of the challenges when you are renting an apartment or hotel. If I didn't mention some, comment in the comment section and let me know. If you have any question about renting an apartment or hotel to stay when you visit China, just contact us. We are your #1 registered trading company in China, and we are here to make life easy when visiting China. If you want to know the hotels you should rent when coming to China, the city and all those stuff, just let me know and I'll make a video about the hotels you should rent when visiting China, especially affordable hotels. If you are new here, if you have watched this video to this end, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like this video to motivate us to bring more videos about importation from China. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Until then, see you.